What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are stepping into the ring with the internet's biggest philanthropist, MrBeast. Well, his chess bot at least. We all know Jimmy loves giving away millions of dollars, but I wanted to find out, does his bot like giving away free chess pieces? Spoiler alert, yeah, it definitely does. I played with the white pieces, and the MrBeast bot had the black pieces. This game turned into an absolute street fight. Let's dive right into the analysis. I started things off with pawn to e4. The bot fired back with pawn to c5, the Sicilian defense. I brought my knight to f3, and the bot played pawn to e6. Then I played knight to c3, and the bot responded with knight to c6. We're playing the Taimanov variation here, very solid. I struck the center immediately with pawn to d4. After we traded pawns there, I had a nice strong knight right in the middle of the board. Everything was pretty standard until move 9. That's when things got spicy. Here, the bot played queen to c7. This is the Taimanov variation. The idea is to control the center and prevent my knights from jumping forward. I developed my bishop to e3. The bot played pawn to e6, stopping any knight jumps to the b5 square. I prepared to castle with bishop to e2. The bot developed with knight to f6. And I played pawn to h3, just a waiting move to stop any pieces coming to attack me on g4. So far, a very normal game. The bot played bishop to d6, eyeing my kingside. Right here, I decided to get aggressive. I pushed my pawn to f4. The bot didn't hesitate. It snapped off my bishop with bishop takes f4. I took right back. Bishop takes f4. The bot recaptured with the queen, playing queen takes f4. So now I'm down a pawn, and the enemy queen is staring me down. I played bishop to f3 to cover the center. The bot traded knights, playing knight takes d4. I took back with the queen takes d4. And here comes the trouble. The bot checked me with queen to h4, check. I cannot castle anymore, so I had to improvise. I played king to d2. The king is going for a walk. The bot checked me again with queen to h6, check. I moved my king to e2. Believe it or not, my king is actually pretty safe here in the center. The bot castled its king to safety. I wanted to attack, so I played pawn to g4. And then, the MrBeast personality kicked in. The bot played knight takes e4. The bot just sacrificed a knight? For one pawn? I looked at it, shrugged, and said, "Thanks, Jimmy." I played queen takes e4. Now I am up a piece. The bot tried to kick me out with pawn to d5. I slid my queen back to d3. The bot brought its queen to g5. I kept pushing. I played pawn to h4. I want to open up the h-file for my rook. The bot moved queen to f4. I brought my rook to the party with rook to f1. The bot tried to block my pawns with pawn to f6. But I didn't care. I played pawn to g5. The bot captured, pawn takes g5. I captured back, pawn takes g5. The bot got greedy and took my pawn with queen takes g5. It looks like the bot is holding on, but it just opened the door for a massive tactic. If you take one thing from this video, remember this pattern. I played knight takes d5. I sacrificed the knight. The bot took the bait and played pawn takes d5. Why did I do that? To open the diagonal. I played bishop takes d5, check. This is a discovered attack. My bishop checks the king, and my rook is staring at the enemy queen. The bot blocked with rook to f7. I took the rook, playing bishop takes f7, check. The king ran to the corner, moving to h8. Now, let's finish this in style. I played bishop to g6. This looks weird, right? I'm putting my bishop in danger. But I am clearing the f-file for my rook. The bot took it, playing pawn takes g6. Big mistake. The h-file is open. I played rook to f8, check. The king had to move to h7. I played rook to h1, check. Now both rooks are hunting. The bot blocked with the bishop on h3. I took it. Rook takes h3, check. The bot had to give up its queen, playing queen to h6. I took that too. Rook takes h6, check. The king captured my rook. King takes h6. Now it's just a cleanup job. I played queen to h3, check. The king ran to g5. I finally grabbed that rook in the corner, playing rook takes a8. The bot pushed pawn to b6. Whatever. I took another pawn. Rook takes a6. The king ran to f4. I gobbled up another pawn. Rook takes b6. The king went back to g5. I played rook to b5, check. The king moved to f6. I played queen to f3, check. The king moved to e6. I played queen to e4, check. The king moved to f6. I'm just forcing him back to the wall. I played rook to b6, check. The king moved to f7. I played queen to e6, check. This forces the king to the back rank. The king moved to f8, and finally, I played rook to b8, checkmate. And that is how you dismantle the MrBeast Bot. We survived the early game, accepted the free knight, and found a beautiful tactic in the center to close it out. If you watched all the way to the end, comment knight sacrifice down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.